Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Hidayatullah bin Abdul Ramli. My student number is 2021819381. I would like to present about my mini project for ECG 263. Firstly, the introduction for this mini project. For this mini project, student has to develop and run a soil engineering test to address challenging soil issues. In order to increase the performance of soil engineering, material such as cement, trash, etc. is added to the soil. Substance that are added to the soil is boil ash. Process of changing and enhance a soil characteristic in order to increase its reliance, strength, and capability for bearing weight is known as soil stabilization. Soil stabilization has several uses in a variety of industries, including civil engineering, building, and architecture. Construction of roads, buildings, landfills, and other structures are some common applications for soil stabilization. Next, I would like to talk about aim and the objective for this mini project. To determine the attribute limit and specific gravity of soil using density bottle, we added a material boil ash to the soil. Background of study. One of the main issues in building can be economically solved by soil stabilization. In the current content, where it is difficult to find soils with the appropriate qualities for construction operation, the improving properties of soil are crucial. One of the industrial byproducts of burning palm oil that present disposal issue and soil contamination when dumped in landfill is palm oil boil ash. Therefore, adding boil ash to soil will improve the soil's qualities by boosting its strength, endurance, and load-bearing capability. Two experiments that I will conduct in this mini project is particle density using density bottle and attribute limit Casagrande test. Particle density. Introduction. In this laboratory session, students will be introduced on how to determine the particle density and specific gravity of soil. Objective. To determine the particle density and specific gravity of soil using density bottle by added palm boil ash. Pour 10 gram soil sample plus 2 gram palm oil boil ash into density bottle. Weight the density bottle with soil sample. Third, put the density bottle into desiccator. Then keep it for 10 minutes. Fill distilled water fully density bottle and weigh it. This is a result that I get from this experiment. Discussion. In this experiment, I used 10 gram of soil sample and 2 gram of palm oil boil ash, 30% of soil sample as added material. 3 density bottles with stopper were used for each preparation method sample. For these 2 sample preparation, which are control sample and added material sample, the result of specific gravity was shown that different result from control sample while added material palm oil boil ash was remain constant. From data, we had determined that value of specific gravity from control sample is higher than sample added material palm oil boil ash. The average value of specific gravity for control sample is 2.63, while sample added material palm oil boil ash is 1.993. Next, Atterberg limit, Casagrande test. Introduction. In this laboratory activity, students will be exposed to use of Atterberg limit test to determine the plastic and liquid limit as well as moisture content of a given soil sample. Objective: to determine the plastic and liquid limit of soil sample with added palm oil boil ash. Apparatus. First, Casagrande liquid limit device, grabbing tool, spatula and flavored knife, master can, distilled water, weighing balance, glass plate, drying oven, 105 degrees Celsius, 200 grams soil sample, and 14 gram palm oil boil ash. 200 grams of soil with 40 grams palm oil boil ash was taken onto the glass plate. Mix the soil and palm oil boil ash with distilled water until smooth uniform paste. The mixed soil was put in Casagrande cup. Turn the crown of the apparatus to make halves of the soil come in contact. For the plastic limit, the soil was rolled until cracked, and a few pieces of roll was put in moisture content. This is the result from this experiment. Discussion for the experiment. At the end of this experiment, I have determined that the value of liquid limit of soil control sample is higher than added material palm oil boil ash sample. The value of liquid limits of soil for control sample is 50% and the value of liquid limits of soil for added material sample is 36%. Then, I have determined the value of plastic limit for BOOST sample to calculate the value of plasticity index to get the determination of classification soil using plasticity chart. The value of plasticity index for control sample is 30%, while added material palm oil boil ash sample is 11%. Then, by using plasticity chart, I have determined that the soil classification for control sample is clay intermediate plasticity and soil classification for added material palm oil boil ash is low clay plasticity. This is shown that by added palm oil boil ash was decreased the soil stability. Lastly, my overall conclusion for this mini project. In this conclusion, the mini project on soil stabilization is provide valuable insight to the technique and benefits of enhancing the engineering properties of soil. Soil stabilization is a crucial aspect of construction and infrastructure development, aiming to improve the load-bearing capacity, durability, and overall performance of each of problematic soil. Throughout this project, we explore various soil stabilization methods including chemical stabilization, mechanical stabilization, and the use of geophysics technique. From the two experiments that I have conducted, which are particle density using density bottle and Atterberg limit Casagrande. In this conclusion, the mini project on soil stabilization has provided a foundation of knowledge and understanding regarding the technique and benefits of enhancing soil properties. The findings from this project contribute to the broader field of geotechnical engineering and offer viable insights for engineering and construction professionals seeking to improve soil performance and ensure the long-term success of these projects. That's all from me. Thank you.